That was loud. Hello friends and welcome back to 60 Seconds. We're going to continue doing the apocalypse. And am I going to do Sarah Bomber? What did I do last time? Was it Fat Man? I don't remember. I'm going to do Sarah Bomber and watch me fail. That's basically all I can say. Oh, Jesus Christ. What's first? What the hell? I wasn't ready. That just like started straight away. That's not fair. Timmy, you're two. Okay. Okay. Oh, anybody in here? No? Mary Jane? Where are you, lovely? The little one? Child? Thing? Oh my god, I took up 3. Okay. I don't know where anybody is. Oh my god, where's my wife? Okay, there's Mary Jane. Oh god. Oh dear god. Okay, I didn't mean to get that. Can I get Mary Jane? 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 Can I get... That's not Mary Jane. What's her name? Dolores. Okay. I should never, ever leave anything to the last minute. The stress is unbearable. Oh. And it's freezing cold in my room as well. I've got my little fan light window open because otherwise it gets too hot in my room and I start falling asleep and not getting any work done. And I've currently got myself a nice cup of tea because it's freezing and my hands are cold. I also want to apologise just rather quickly that I know I haven't posted anything in the last couple of days and I didn't do a live stream yesterday simply because I've not been feeling too good for the last couple of days. I'm just about getting through this. Like, it's one of those times I hope someone can relate to that you feel like your body's just aching and you feel just like tired all the time. And it seems that no matter how you sit or anything like that, you just feel uncomfortable all the time. Like, I know I'm a fidget, but Jesus, like it's really bad. Who did I send outside? Great, we've got a whole pot of cold coffee. The taste is weird and we don't have any sugar or milk to give it flavour. But it'll do. It's a step from the bland, slightly irradiated water we've been drinking. The pot only had a few cups worth of coffee and we gulped it down in mere minutes. All of us are very alert and ready for anything for the next 5 minutes or so. Anyway. Okay, so no one... Oh, Dolores wanted something to drink. Oopsie. There are only so many things you can do in a tiny bunker, so we thought, hey, why not play some games? They're not just for kids, you know. I barely got anything. Why did I choose to do the Sarah Bomber? We played I Spy, and it was pretty fun for the first 3 minutes. After that, everyone got bored of the letter W. Right, everyone wants water by the sounds of it, except Mary Jane. Mary Jane doesn't look like she needs anything. I also don't know if I'm going to come back to this after this episode. Mary Jane went outside. Let's hope she hurries back soon. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to come back to this episode. This game, after, you know, after this episode because obviously a lot of it is repetitive, a lot of it is just talking and reading, and I don't want you guys to get bored of any of that. So if you do want me to continue the series, please put it down in the comments below. By all means I will, if people do want me to carry on, but otherwise I'll just leave it. Besides, even if you don't want more episodes now, there's no harm in coming back to it in the future, so by all means, just let me know. The trash can is coming full of empty soup cans, and that unmentionable bucket is overflowing. Both of them are attracting strangely glowing, suspicious bug insect wildlife. Roaches, weren't they big? They weren't that big there before the war, were they? Is it roaches that will bite Mary Jane? Oh my, that thing is huge. Not gonna pull a joke. We've been smelling something funny in the shelter ever since we woke up. Sure enough, there was something or someone started a fire and it's already spreading. We can't save everything. What do we save from the flames? The only thing you can save. Oh no, we've got burn areas now, but apparently the roaches didn't want to go up in flames. That was close. We were able to put out the fire and nothing seems to be damaged, at least not very badly. Let's just hope this doesn't happen again, or we might need to call the firemen. Are there even any firemen left? What exactly was on fire? The outside or the inside? We looked into the hole, fearing something might come out at us with claws. Basically, there was a hole like like an odd brick in the wall that they noticed, and there was a horrible stench coming from it, so they pulled it out to check what's behind it, and this is the results. Fangs or other mutated and sharp body parts, but nothing happened. Instead, we found a dead rat who was trying to break into a can of tomato soup. He failed miserably. We have a feeling we'll be luckier than him, so we confiscated it. We gave the rat a proper burial in an empty can. He deserved that much. Aww. We know very little about what's going on outside. It'd be a good idea to find out more. Maybe discover if anyone else made it to safety. A radio could help with this. Really? Could it? We don't have one though. Mary Jane? Oh my god, darling. She brought back an axe and a radio. Oh my god. I love Mary Jane. They say ignorance is bliss. Another day without any clue what's going on might necessarily kill us. There wasn't really much left here. So she found 2 cans of soup and she brought back an axe and a radio. But however, the suitcase obviously didn't last. I gave everyone a little bit of food and water after I sent Timmy out. Because I love my son so much. Our hope is that our brave soldiers will come to rescue us and take us to some well-hidden, well-stocked government shelter. Timmy had comics about those, so you know they must exist. All we need to do is try and make contact with the military. Then let's do it, darlings. We do have a radio now, thanks to our lovely Mary Jane. These cockroaches aren't plugged. Fine, get rid of them then. Gosh, you got bigger things to worry about than cockroaches. Oh my god, Ted. Where's Timmy? I hope he brings back some water. Using the handbook to research vent maintenance seemed like a fair idea. We figured if it's all full of pointers on how to fix things, it must have a chapter on nuclear shelter air filtration systems. Before we could even check, we were invaded by a group of angry mutant insects which flew out of that cursed vent. Their sting hurts like hell and seemed to give us a fever. A sleazy looking trader carrying an equally scruffy bag on his shoulder paid us a visit. He offered us a simple one-time deal. For just 1 can of soup, we get the bag and all of its contents. We can't see what's inside. No. We keep getting that trader every time we play this, and I refuse. Dead! Ted. Shout out Ted. My son's name is Timmy. He brought back a torch, but that doesn't help anyone. Too many days without water took their toll. Ted died of dehydration. Our grandparents always told us, blah, 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 blah. Going to the supermarket is not as easy as it used to be now that raiders have taken over the place and are running plunder operations in the area. It is more difficult than ever. We sensed the numbers left on guard duty were limited. It seemed possible to sneak around them and retrieve some of their loot. It was worth a shot. A flashlight lying on the ground is an easy way to get your neck broken. We learned this the hard way. It's amazing that no one heard all the noise. Oh my god, I didn't even see the map. Okay, so we got a torch. One of the walls was decorated with a big map of the surrounding area. Several buildings had X markings on them. I like the fact I haven't sent Dolores out. She's sitting there proper, prim and proper, and everyone else is just like, kill me. When we answered the phone, we could clearly hear a gasp of relief, blah, 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 blah. I wasn't really paying attention, sorry. So I sent Dolores outside, meaning I don't have a faintest idea what currently is going on in here, because that's what it said in the instructions, like in the tutorial. And I have no water to give to anyone. Like, they're both going to get up and walk away. Timmy noticed his old telescope in a pile of rubble on the other side of the street. We got really excited about stargazing again. After all, the night sky is one of the very few things that still look about the same after the blast. Should we let Timmy go out and stare pointlessly at the sky? Damn straight, yes you will. Let the kid have some entertainment, unless he gets shot across the road, like, then I don't know. Lack of water drove Timmy insane. He opened the shelter door and ran away without looking back. He's not likely to return. Timmy returned in the morning, tired but very happy. He says he saw a spaceship flying by, one with American flag on it. And surely that can't be true. He's probably been making things up. Time to grow up, Timmy. While playing in the shelter, Sharikov stumbled upon a small wooden box that was hidden behind some loose bricks. It contained some useless memorabilia and a can of old bug spray. This isn't gonna survive. I'm not gonna survive this. Someone is at the door. We're a bit scared, but maybe it's a friendly face of an American soldier. Should we open? Yes. It's probably raiders. Yeah, I knew it. Oh dear God. What the hell? Postman. The end. We opened the hatch, but there was nobody there. Damn pranksters making jokes even after the apocalypse. When we couldn't get inside the shelter, we knocked, we screamed, we tried to pull the trapdoor open. Nothing worked and no one replied. This is either the sickest joke anyone ever played, or people inside are even more scared than we are. When Mary Jane found out she's not getting a single drop of water, she was furious. She stormed out into the wasteland, shouting over her shoulder that we will regret this, and she's getting her water one way or another. We're seriously terrified right now. Okay, so we made it 27 days. I'm going to do another round, but I'm going to... You were driven away. Oh, so we were driven out of our shelter. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I mean, Mary Jane was on her own, so to be honest, she wouldn't have been able to defend all of that by herself. Right, okay, so we've got some soups in here. In fact, we've got 4 soups in here. We've got waters in there. We've got Timmy out in the corridor. We've got a gas mask there. And my beautiful wife is in the bathroom for some reason. Gimme! Where's the damn radio? Where's the damn radio? Oh, I know where the radio is! I'm so stupid! Get it! Oh, they only took 1! Okay, no. I'm not going back. I'm not going back. No! Oh, that always stresses me out. That last, like, 30 seconds always stresses me out. Not 30 seconds, sorry. Like, 15 seconds. But look how much stuff I got. See? Easy peasy. All of us made it into the shelter just a second before the blast. That was a close one. As long as we're all together, we can make it work down here. We remember hearing canned soup is healthy for you. We can't remember bringing those supplies down to the shelter, but we're not complaining. We probably should have stocked it better anyway. Oh, so already in the... I was going to say, I don't remember picking up the map. But already in the shelter, we had bug spray, ammunition, and a map. Our shelves are full of cans. We'll eat from cans, we'll sleep on cans, we'll even talk to cans. Some of us already do. The airdrop crate we found wasn't exactly huge, but it contained a few supplies that would definitely help us. We were especially happy to find some water bottles and food cans. For a minute, we thought it was canned meat, but then we found out it was tomato soup. Our theory is that this whole country used to run on tomatoes, and no one suspected a thing. So we got 2 water bottles and 2 cans of soup, which is great. We liked our street, especially during national celebrations. Everyone joined in and decorated their lawns and houses. Plenty of fun was to be had. The street doesn't look like what it will be. My English is appalling today. The street doesn't look like it will be used for any celebrations anytime soon. Not in the next 100 years anyway. But we had an idea. Maybe something useful could still be amongst the rubble. It appears that Mr. Jenkins from down the road was brewing his own moonshine. We discovered a few bottles with labels that suggested a high percentage of alcohol, but the stuff tasted like water, so we assume he failed. Or did he? So we got another one, water. We found one of our neighbours picking up books. He claimed he was looking for one titled How to Survive a Man. Apparently it's a cookbook. All he found was a scout handbook which he gave to us. It's not the same, he claimed, for reasons he didn't go into. So that's where we got our Boy Scout book from. The debris formed a tunnel of sorts. At the end of the tunnel there was a bright light. We were amazed, we were frightened, we were curious. We soon discovered the meaning of all of this. Yep, it was a flashlight. Okay, we can keep sitting on our backsides. Yeah, military, blah 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 blah. I'm kind of getting used to that. If at the bottom it's scribbled out, just to click by, there's no point in staying there reading it. We knew it, the government was not fallen and they're coming to save us. They didn't give us exact dates in their radio transmission, but we're sure they won't be keep us waiting long. They said that they will be in touch in a couple of days and told us waiting further instructions. Oh my god, Mary Jane was supposed to be back in a few days. It's been too long. We fear something bad has happened. Oh my god. When it came to the Sarah Bumba level, day 13 was fine. The little boy level on day 13, absolutely horrendous. I've already lost my daughter. Oh my god. And everyone wants water. Do you? Really? Hadn't have guessed. I love how Dolores looks so unimpressed about her mad husband. Yeah, I sent my mad son outside. Oh my god. This is not going well. I don't understand how I'm doing better on the Sarah Bomber level, which is the hardest level, by the way, than I am with the little boy, which is the easiest level. Like, I lost my daughter in 13 days. We learned a valuable lesson recently. If you don't do anything about roaches in your home, they will end up with more roaches. That's not ideal. Fine, bug spray them then. Jesus Christ. Wait, what was you going to do with the gun? Shoot them? Point blank? Like, pew. Interrupted archive. Anyway, they seemed very eager to evacuate us from... We have a map. Screw Timmy! Oh. I thought we were getting out. What happened then? A quick glance at the map gave us all the information we required. We left them a little message in a bottle. A real treat in these post-apocalyptic times. When we were about to reach it, a terrible noise made us stop in our tracks. Something heavy fell straight from the sky, crashing into the store and destroying it completely. After dust settled, we realised what we were looking at. A spaceship, just like in Timmy's comics. Could it be a saucerman from Mars? Then why does it bear American flag on the side and the logo of something called Astro Citizen? Could it be infiltration? Crafty little alien buggers. Oh, Timmy, he was always a wild one. A shelter is not the best environment for a boy who's hell-bent on running around until he can barely breathe. He really misses that. He asked if he can go out to the surface even for a short while. This sounds highly dangerous and irresponsible. Should we agree? Of course! Like, kid's mad anyway. Like, what more harm is going to be done? See? A bit of fresh air always helps your children. Cannot say I'm wrong, because apparently it helped. And apparently fresh air from an atomic blast helps even better. When we consented, Timmy almost hit his head on the ceiling. He figured that if he doesn't encounter any savages, mutated beasts, or killer mimes, almost said memes, he should be fine and back soon enough. We were so afraid for Timmy, but he came back from the wasteland and is safe with us now. It might sound paranoid, but we think someone followed us. Let's just hope that doesn't happen again. Ted's back. Oh, I was thinking to myself, Ted's been gone for a while. I don't think he's coming back. Fond memories are one thing, but we need to be ready for a harsh reality that awaits us. Ted has safely returned from his voyage to the surface. We believe that expedition to the wasteland must have been followed by strangers. We should be more cautious next time. A few days before the blast, Timmy got into a fight with a kid named Ethan and beat him with a stick. We were supposed to visit Ethan's parents and talk about the incident, but we were a bit busy back then. Well, now we have all the time in the world, and although it looked like our friends weren't home, we still decided to pay them a visit. We were invited after all. These people were obsessed with tomato soup. We saw many cans in their ruined kitchen. Most of them were damaged and all the tomato goodness has leaked out, but some survived. So we got 2 cans of soup. Behind the remains of their kitchen counter, we found some bottled water. It's not our favourite brand, but it will have to do. 2 bottles of water. There was another military announcement on the radio. The soldiers are nearby and ordering a single person from each survivor group to meet them and outline the group situation. This is a bit odd. We do hope they mean well. It is pretty much the only thing we can do. It's probably worth sending someone over. Yeah, send Timmy out. I'm just using my kids as like a protection barrier. So if they die, at least we survive. That's basically like what I'm doing here. We made it to the meeting. The serious looking soldier asked us a few questions, made some notes and told us they would get back to us. We can only hope we made a good impression. Too bad our Sunday best didn't make it through the explosion. Do I feel bad? Not really. I just robbed of a school of rescued kids from the blast and got 4 bottles of water from them. Apparently we donated that to them in the first place, and they were like, oh, but technically that's ours, isn't it? And so we went and took it back. Yay! I'm a good person, I swear. Well, the cat had something to say. Oh, gosh. Oh, Timmy might not be coming back. Okay, Timmy can sneak like a secret agent man, but that might not be enough to avoid the band of raiders camped near our shelter. We can probably assume he isn't coming back. We grabbed our fluffy new friend and took to the stroll. Ted is hungry. Dolores wants water. So, we've got no kids left. Way. Alright, when conducted our daily supply count, we've noticed that a super can was missing, sorry. We're absolutely sure it was there just yesterday. That can only mean one thing. We have a soup thief among us. Now we just need to figure out who's the culprit. I'm not gonna blame someone. Does it matter? They're hungry. Let them survive. Jesus. I say that, but I robbed a whole school of children. Okay. Whatever happened to our precious soup, we'll let it go. 1 can isn't worth the drama and arguments that would ensue, and we really don't have enough evidence to figure out who did it. Maybe we just made a mistake when counting. We'll never know for sure. But if someone did steal it, they will be taking their secret to the grave. It's really weird when you get the feeling that something is watching you. Our shelter is tiny, but this has been bugging us for a while now. We checked out all the closets and no one's hiding there. Is there something alive down here beside us? Maybe a rodent of some kind? If so, we need to show it that we are the dominant species in this little paradise of ours. You called this paradise? We were running around looking for something to smash that furry rodent with. It just disappeared. So did one of our food cans. The question is, how did that devil fit it through one of those little holes? Yeah, the cat came back. Okay, cool. So maybe that was who decided to take everything from us. You know, the furry rodent, supposedly. Oh no, what did I do? Oh, I think I got raided. God damn it. The end. We've waited a long time for this moment. Words can't express how it felt when we saw the soldiers enter our humble shelter. Yes, we survived. We're safe, finally safe. What will tomorrow bring? We don't know, but it's sure going to be better than this. We survived. That's so good, especially since, like, I was planning to make this the last episode as well because I didn't want you guys to be bored, but we survived. We didn't survive for children, but we survived. Oh my god. I'm actually so happy I got them to survive. At least I survived once. That's all I wanted. That's all I wished for. Woo! But anyways, as I said before, I don't know if I'm going to come back to this. If I do, it's probably because you guys have asked me to put it back up on the channel. But for now, if you did like this video, please click that like button down below. And while you're there, please click the subscribe button so you're told when my next 60 seconds video has been uploaded. Bye!